We were told by Mudavadi that Enoch Adanje'S died just the other day, and now we are starting to receive reports as to why Enoch Adanje'S passed on. Now, in this video, I want us to review some of those reasons, and with no further ado, let's get after it. Reason number one for the passing of Enoch boils down to bad policies. Believe it or not, in this country, for you to vie for any office, you must first resign from your day job. You are legally not allowed to hold any job unless it's through self-employment. Now, this law does make sense to some extent because we don't want multinational corporations like Coca-Cola sponsoring candidates to go fulfill their will in parliament. Because then we might wake up and find that Coca-Cola has the majority in parliament. Right now, we are talking about UDA, ODM, and so on having the majority. But what if Coca-Cola sponsors 70 of their employees and they become MPs? That's the kind of thing that this law was trying to target. However, for certain professions, these guys need to ease up. You can't tell a school principal to resign from his job because you'll give them a direct ticket, and then after they do resign, you start playing games and endorse other people. Apparently, this mental torture is what killed Enoch Adanje'S. Not my words, just listening to his brother Seth Panyako.
My brother was told to resign from Bungoma High School as the chief principal, only to be told he will be given a direct nomination by UDA. But right now, things started changing. He has lost his job, he's lost his money, then he's being told he's not favorite. So I would like to urge UDA and other political parties to know that the people they are dealing with are human beings. They have families, they have feelings. Therefore, they should not mistreat our people in the pretext of...
Again, here's Savula's take on the same. For those who don't know, Savula is the deputy governor of Kakamega.
Aspirant has died or collapsed and died due to political pressure as a result of alleged biasness ahead of the UDA nominations. There were several candidates in UDA, but the bigwigs in UDA have been favoring certain candidates. And this resulted into pressure that has cost the life of one of the aspirants.
And guess what? Enoch is not the only victim. UDA has made 3 other people lose their jobs overnight. Here's Malala exposing the same.
Kuna watu ambao wamesimamia vyama, wanadanganya kila mtu. Wewe kuja kwa chama yangu, mimi nitakupatia direct ticket. Wewe kuja kwa chama yangu, mimi nitakupatia direct ticket. Alafu wanakuwa watu wengi. Shida ambayo kwa chama cha UDA, na ningependa Musalia ambao unaongoza kule utatue. Wewe unakuja hapa, unaambia watoto wa Kabarasi ambao wako tayari na kazi, waende wa resign kutoka kwa kazi zao, unakuja kuwapatia tickets direct. Wanapoacha kazi, wakikuja hapa, juzi wametangaza kwamba hakuna direct ticket, hao watu wanaenda kwa nominations. So mtu tayari aliacha kazi yake, hana mshahara, mpaka roho ishtuke. Leo hii marehemu Adanje'S alikuwa ameacha kazi ya ualimu, akijua anakuja kupewa direct ticket. Anafaa kupewa, anaambiwa ataenda next week kwa nominations. So akienda kwa nominations apoteze, atakuwa amepoteza kiti ya ubunge na amepoteza kazi. Mtu wa pili anaenda kwa mtoto wa marehemu Malulu Njeni ambaye anafanya kazi bunge. Kesho ndio deadline, kesho ndio deadline ya watu wote kuresign kwa kazi. Kijana mdogo kama huyo inafaa andike barua leo usiku aresign kutoka kwa kazi ya bunge, alafu akuje mumpeleke nomination aanguke, atakuwa amepoteza kazi ya bunge na amepoteza ubunge. Mtu wa tatu ni Ndakwa, Mheshimiwa Ndakwa. Yeye tayari ni MCA. Musalia anamwambia kuja, wewe resign by kesho. Ndakwa hatakuwa MCA wa Kabarasi West. Unamwambia kuja, alafu unamwambia enda sasa wapi? Kwa nominations. Ndakwa akipoteza nominations, roho yake itafeel aje? So Mheshimiwa Musalia, ni mzuri utangazia hao vijana wetu ni nani unaenda kupatia tikiti ya UDA, gao wengine wasiache kazi zao.
I think we need a change of laws. People should only resign after winning elections, unless they serve in the judiciary, legislature, or executive. So, in the long run, a banker, lawyer, teacher, watchman, and so on should not be forced to resign. Why should you resign to go do patapotea, then at the very end, we hear mtu amejinyonga, that just because alipoteza kazi na amepoteza kura? It's not worth it. So that now we can have a banker, mtu anafanya hapo Absa Bank, or Equity. If they feel they can do it, let them go do it. You just let your boss know, hey, there's this thing I think I can do, and I will attempt using my leave. Nikipata, sawa. If not, I'll come back and continue. So you feel that job security. You either go serve Kenyans or go back to your former employer. Si uachwe katikati kwa mataa. That is a very bad place to be for anybody. Now, the second reason why Enoch passed, according to some interesting people, it apparently boils down to witchcraft. Just check out this tape. Apparently, each and every time this guy says something and throws a stick, something is supposed to happen, something mysterious. Here's the tape.
La kwanza, nataka mniulizia mtu mwingine alikuja hapa kuuliza kura. Hata hivi tumekuacha mimi tasema. Mtu mwingine alikuja hapa chini akauliza kura, anaitwa Manyaza. Tuna watu wenye wamekufa hapa. Tunasuku Manyaza amekuja Matanga. Na mbona Manyaza akipata kura inataka kwanza anatoka Uganda anakuja hapa. Manyaza ni watu wa Kenya au wa Uganda. Nikisema uongo, mimi ndio hiyo. La pili. Nasikia hapa tuna mtu mwingine anaitwa Ryan. Ryan papa yake amekufa. Sima hiyo kitu bwana. Sima hiyo kitu. Ryan tangu papa yake amekufa, amemaliza miaka 5. Kama papa yake amekufa unaweza rudisha mama yako. Nikisema urongo, Ryan kama yeye ni mwanaume, tunataka kuja akalisha mkutano kama huu, tuone Ryan ni nani. Papa yake alikufa, anasema nafanya kazi ya papa yake alifanya. Hapa gorofa hapa, Malulu amejenga hapa gorofa. Ryan anataka kufanya mambo ile Malulu alifanya, amekosa kumjengea hapa gorofa, tena kuja hapa kumtanganya nini? Nikisema uongo, mimi ndio hiyo.
I don't know, when it comes to things like witchcraft, it all boils down to belief. I, for one, believe it does exist, and I also do believe it's useless for those who believe in God. It's the same way venom does exist, but to animals like the honey badger, they have a protein that helps them process the venom. So just because they're immune to it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. But what say you guys? Do you think that this was an actual case of witchcraft, or people are just being crazy with their ideological submissions? Now, the third reason why Enoch passed is because of betrayal by Mudavadi. Apparently, Enoch died on Friday morning while attending an empowerment program for widows, which was presided over by Musalia Mudavadi. So, what did Musalia tell Enoch that made his heart give out in his final moments? Could he have probably told the resigned principal ajitayarishe for nominations, just like Savula and the others have told us? I can't rule that out. Only Enoch, Mudavadi, and God know. But my final submission would be this. If you're a Kenyan, especially this country whereby people who believe in your leadership don't donate to your leadership, they want money from your leadership before they even vote for you, don't quit your job to go try politics. I know of an individual who cries till today. The fellow sold 400 acres to go attempt a certain seat. I don't want to mention the seat because they'll know who it is. That guy won the party nominations, he lost on the ballot, and he's 400 acres down. I think he was left with 39 acres. And he has so many children, so I don't even know what would be the best way forward. Don't quit your job for politics. Politics is only for two people. If you have the money, you've made, like Jimmy Wanjigi and all these other guys, you've made so much money, you're bored, go try politics. The other person who could try politics is someone who is so popular, like maybe your name has grown like Babu Owino, and if you do go to the ballot, there are so many people who believe in you that they will fund your campaign. In fact, the greatest litmus test as to whether utapita kura is the amount of donations you're getting. If you are a candidate who is going nowhere, you will always use your own money. If you are a candidate who is going somewhere, you will never use your own money. Because people see that you're going to pass. Kama unatafuta governor, wanajua huyu anaenda kuchukua hii kitu for sure. I had better give them 60 million so I can get a tender down the road. I had better give them this so that I can get, it's called lobbying. Although wengine wanaipeleka too far, inakuwa corruption. But if you're not in those two categories, you're not that popular, and you don't have your own money, please don't waste yourself. Politics inaweza pea mtu depression, and we've seen not just Enoch, but there are many others who have passed because of that political pressure. Anywho, do drop me your comments in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. Now with that, here's today's ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Now, having said that, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.